Hello everybody, Steve. Welcome back to Survive Mars and the Hermit Crab Challenge. Last video, we finally got the mole hole mine up and running. So we have a decent supply of metals and now rare metals being produced, so I can start actually doing a solid trade back to Earth with that. There should be no heavy drone load here, because there's no drones there. That's weird. I do have my rocket here that's going to be doing a supply run to and from Earth. I probably do need to actually kick up my fuel production, or at least turn this on. This area is going to get cold. Oh, piss off, dust devils. Of course, it damages a section of pipes that I haven't been able to utilize yet. Got some concrete coming in from a spacey rocket. Seal that leak for a moment. It's been repaired already. Easy enough. Alright, India's willing to do metals for palm, which is a decent trade. We'll go ahead and swap this back over to do this. Bring the rocket down here. And I need to get... Let's go ahead and dump this metals depot in favor for a rare metals depot. Oh, I could have put it next to each other. That's fine. Right. Anything I need to go do? Not really. Alright. Allow exports, and then we're going to go ahead and do automated. So every time it comes back, it's going to grab 30 metals, 30 rare metals, 30 fuel, and run back up to Earth. So it's going to bring in about $660 million every few days. The last rocket I sent up last video just got done up, and let's go ahead and turn on all of my subsurface heaters. Because I got the cold wave starting in 3 hours, I want to make sure they're fully operational. We do have a deficit, of course, during the overnight hours. Just got the Omega telescope research done, so what am I doing now? CO2 jet propulsion, it's actually pretty helpful, because I do want to actually get the shuttle hubs built up. If we're going to start building some outposts, hopefully we can start doing some extra mining soon elsewhere. Deep deposits are fun. I've done most of the... the low-end techs, but this eventually needs to be a goal. And I think it's going to be a couple of weeks, realistically, before I get this done, because I need to get... Could get this going. Because this would actually let me do a lot more exports, bring in a lot more cash. I'd love to have... Oh, wait, I do have enough, actually. Dare I outsource? Dare I outsource? If I outsource, I'd want to put it towards one of the big ticket items. I do think Hive Mind would work just for the performance bonus. But I do also think putting it towards like gravity engineering or the Omega orbital engineering or even microfusion, because microfusion will stack with the computing breakthrough I've got with the extra power. That is an option also. I do also need to have 1,000 water available for it, so that's kind of a trade-off. I think the space elevator should be the next option, because it's going to let me bring in materials that I need to get. So this is going to take, what, 12 days? Close enough. Cold waves kicking in right about meow, right as the sun comes up. Sweet. Just like the cold fronts that are moving in. 5.5 days. Ouchies. Okay, running at minus 50, 60, 70? Minus 70? Wow, even during the overnight hours, I'm running at minus 70. That's a problem. Let's go ahead and shut my fuel refinery off. This is going to freeze. Wait, is it not going to freeze? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm actually just going to keep it on, but only during the daytime hours. I've got Amplify on in a couple of spots. Let's go ahead and turn that off in all applicable facilities. Need to get some more dumping sites up here, too. I see that's becoming a problem for me. There we go. Gotta clear this crap out. And we're going to put 30 rare metals over here now. Let's see. Mole mine expansions, obviously not in the cards for me right now. Now running minus 17. Unfortunately, because we just lost all of our excess power. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't go that route, but oh well. Food's doing good. How's my people doing? Comfort's doing alright. Morale's doing decent. No homeless penalty right now. And this cough that I have is still lingering. I have a lot of no-spec colonists right now that I'm worrying about. That one's used to just dance around. No, there we go. Okay, cool. Another reason I want to get... If I can get global support done, once I get the Omega Telescope up, I could get rid of a lot of these buildings, namely like everything in this triangle. I could move the water recycling system over there. A mega mall would replace that. And then I still wouldn't have enough space to build a damn Martian University, because I do need Martian University. Alternatively, I could get a fungal farm going, or I could do an outside ranch. How would an outside ranch do for me? 20 concrete, 10 polymer, 3 machine parts, 9 workers on a single shift, but it takes no spec, which is what I'm looking for. I think I'm building an outside ranch today, folks. You put it right there. There we go. So we'll build this up, and then we're actually going to decommission the farm. I do know that I got the bioengineering tech for it, but at the same time, I need space, and I need to get these people trained up. So let's do some more shuffling around. Let's get this built up. And so I've got a decent amount of food right now. Let's actually see if I can do a trade here. Let's do metals for food. Okay, and we're going to go straight for... I'm going to go to pigs, because that'll produce in 5. And I think ostrich... I always remember what the best bang for my buck is, and every time I do this, I always forget, like, okay, what's the right number for this? And a lot of people just, like, immediately transfer it out of other buildings to go work in here. So, let's see. That's... Optimal is 20. This is 18. This is 15. 12 divided by 300. 25. This is the problem with math. Especially if it's not taught in schools and we don't use it that much. I always forget how the hell much it should be. Alright. That's it, guys. Farm's closed. Let's get a Martian University built up. Sucks to have to decommission it, but at the same time, I gotta get these people spec'd up, because if I'm putting people in the Hawking Institute, I need this to be, like, full of people. And again, I do feel bad for the botanists that I just unemployed. But at the same time, oh, the experiment. Something might happen, but let's test it a ways from us. Wow, like 3 dust devils popped up simultaneously. That's coincidental. Okay, to smash that one over there that hit the dust devils. I don't know how much research I got for it. Okay, still got our route going here. Holy shit, I ate my electronics. Oh, that's why. This doesn't seem to be right. Something's off here. Oh. Derp. I had to use my electronics of the Martian University. Don't, Dad, I know what I did wrong. Alright. But we still got food being produced, so we're going to do pigs, and we're going to swap into ostriches after that. And we're just going to kind of keep it there. Alright. We've got a decent amount of food. We are trading food, though, to make sure that we've got a decent supply going forward. Let's go ahead and just bring up a cargo rocket full of electronicos. Yeah, I'm just going to bring up 30, because I don't want to go under $1 billion. Because sometimes you get an event where it's like, hey, you need $1 billion for this. Okay, here's $1 billion. Get the hell away from my dome. Hold up, you say? Small dumping site did nothing to that dust devil, which is just clipping through the rock, by the way. Yeah, but we should be getting, keyword here, a decent amount of... We should be getting a decent amount of funding consistently now. That's the goal for this, is to just get that little bit of extra cash coming in, and then once the space elevator is complete, I'm going to have to find a spot for it. Assuming we're going to continue the colony going out this way. I'm going to need to flatten this first off. Let's actually plan that out, because we know we're going to go this way. So let's just prep that. Well, hopefully this all flattens out correctly. Ah, wow, it's going to need waste rock for this. And the drones are actually... Wow, it's easy. Alright, cool. So once the Megadome research is completed, we'll go over here. And I'm still waiting on this to get mined out, by the way. Although, with this producing rare metals, we're producing 7 times the rare metals out of this per day that we are for this. And this is taking up 7 work slots that I could rededicate elsewhere. Maybe to another shift in the Hawking Institute or into some fungal farms. Just an idea. Polymer Factory is doing awesomely right now, which I enjoy. And that should be good on food for the moment for us. Again, just not having the... just not having a ton of electronics available is just that... sticks in my craw a little bit. 2 days left in this cold wave. How am I doing here, power-wise? Oof.
Funding received.
Okay, I'm gonna shut... It's gonna take electronics for maintenance. That's the problem. I want to shut down buildings that are in the cold wave that are taking up a ton of power. If I do this... Okay, it's only gonna take 5 power now for that. It's still gonna get dedusted by him, but this guy will eventually need maintenance. But I don't think it'll need maintenance in the next 2 hours or 2 days. I'm just gonna play fast and loose here. Turn off the overnight hours. And this guy is in the cold area, technically. Really, dude? Okay, wow, I have to go all the way out there to get him back into a... Essentially, it wasn't much of a trade-off, but now it's -6. I can live with that. Send that rocket back full. Just bring in a little more cash. Oh, hey, got dusted again. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm going to leave him out there for the next day and a half because I don't think he can make it without... Let's run the chance. Let's do it. Because he is bringing materials back, and I knew there's a lot of stuff that's out, especially over here. And a ton of stuff on the ground. 103 metals, 10 polymers, 52 metals, 6 polymers, 46 metals, 15 polymers, just sitting on the ground, waiting for Hey to go collect. So having him up and running would be kind of cool. He can easily get there in time. Alright. Unfortunately, demoing the farm, just thought about this too, we did lose our seed production. Anything we wanted to do seed-wise, we have to do in another dome now. I don't think it's a mistake. I do think that getting my colonists spec'd up, trained properly, because look, I have 19 needs for engineers, 12 scientist needs, medics, geologists. These are senior colonists who are no longer in the workforce, who have died off. I need to replace them. And while I'm creating new colonists, I'm not actually getting them. I'm not getting them specialized, so I've got to fix that. Granted, we are going to have the need for no specs with our outside range. Jesus, 200 minus. How did I mess that up? Well, the cold is going to end here shortly, so we should, keyword, be okay with that. Alright. I'm going to queue up gravity engineering. Oh, and I'm out of outsourcing. But once this rocket gets there, I will do another outsource. Just to push things along a little bit. With orbital engineering, we're going to need, what, 150, 150? Yeah, 400, 200, 150, 150. We don't have that. We have that. Don't have it, don't have it. I can trade for almost all of it. No, machine parts I can't trade for, obviously.
Funding received.
What was if I do food for concrete? Why did you shut down? Oh, he's full of metals, that's why. Put a metal storage right there, guys. Let's hurry the hell up on it, please. Yeah, because this guy's drawing a shitload of power. Why are you not operating? You should be pulling stuff now. I'm very confused by this. There we go. Very weird how it just failed, how it just glitched out like that. Made it through the cold wave. Let's shut those guys down. Let's bring you back up to speed. Let's bring you online all shifts. It'll take a while to get all of the grids powered back up, but needed. Don't think I'm going to need a full proper storage for rare metals with how often I'm going to be calling them back. No. Before I forget. Yeah, and no excess power. So let's see, we're running at 24 surplus at night. During the day, how much are we running at? Dun, dun, dun. 142. Yeah, these grids are going to take a couple of days to refill, unfortunately. I'm not going to re-amplify these guys until after the
Funding received.
Until after we're fully back up and fully charged, because I want to make sure that that's being addressed. They're coming back with another load of metals. Love it. Do metals for concrete. Let's do metals for polymers on this one right now. We've got a bunch of it. Let's go ahead and use it to my advantage. It says very explicitly, do not put metals there. Damn it, hey. Go drive back into that dust devil, what you just did. It explicitly says, no metals. It's a good trade. Brazil's willing to give us materials. I'm alright with that. Once this thing pops out some food, I'm going to love this, because you see all the pigs go in for slaughter, and there's a bunch of stuff that gets popped out here. Let's actually stay close on this, because this is something that a lot of people don't see, the little mechanics, especially when I'm playing these games. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey there, piggies. Oh, the cute little piggies. Oh, you're going to be baking very soon. I don't think we have any vegans in the colony. Wow. A lot of morale, a lot of... these no specs, that's probably why they're doing so well here. Nope, rocket leaving. Loud noise. Warned you. This guy needs maintenance soon, it looks like. Oh, see now all the pigs are being called in. And you can see a bunch of food pop up here. And now the drones come and collect it. And I see the ostriches come out. It's kind of interesting, though, with the ostriches when they come out, is that they're just full grown. They're not like, oh, here's these baby ostriches, and they grow and all that. Nope. Did he really? He just did. Oh, he did it on the way back for once. But he's coming back with a single polymer. You're going to stay there for a bit, dude. Do love that little trick with the dust devils. Just slap those things on there and boop, gone. Alright, 142 power into the grid now. Where are we at on storage? Yeah, we're going to be here for a bit, just getting those back up and running. Alright, rockets going back in. So the next day or so, we're going to get orbital engineering done up. And I do think that it could be, since this rocket's going to be heading back with a full load, that may be the time for me to bring up a rocket just with enough materials to build it. I'm not going to bring it up with enough concrete to do it. Because again, what, 400 concrete? Yeah. I'll trade for that. But the advanced materials, the polymers, the machine parts, I'll get those. Let's figure out where it's going to go. Is there anywhere here that it should go? Because all I'm seeing right now is a very tightly packed colony. And it's going to continue moving. Do I want to keep it here? Or do I want to put it elsewhere on the map? Because if I put it elsewhere on the map, let's say I put it up here, where I was talking about this mining outpost. I can put the space elevator here. I'm in the dozer up here for my idea. I flatten this area out. I've got a nice plateau. I've got the space elevator here. I've got mining here. When I get extractor AI, I've got deep rare metals here. I can also hook in the power to make concrete deposits. And so I can have a nice wind farm up here, high elevation. I'll probably use the my dozer to actually build this out as far as you can. Like terraform this whole area, put that down, and then just have I could have that part of it away from the colony. Keep the molehole mine here. Obviously, I'm not going to demo it, but having the space elevator and probably the artificial sun on the plateau. Not a terrible trade. Not a great trade. I will take that trade, though. Let's look at how this would go. I've got a few minutes left in the video. No.
Anomaly analyzed.
Nice, got a high roll with it. Orbital engineering almost done, which means that's almost done. And I'm going to move gravity engineering up because I want it to get the full benefit of the outsourcing. I know CO2 jet propulsion to get done quick, which also means I could do shuttles up here when this is done, so I'm keeping that in mind too. But let's go ahead and see what a flattened project would do. We're going to go big as we can. Okay, out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds.
Research complete.
Yeah, it's going to need 1,300 waste rock to make this project happen. So, let's cancel that for the moment. Let's flatten this other area out first. Kind of want to trim this area up. And I'll make something cool happen. And also, we could get a bunch of waste rock out of this, too. Just a thought. So let's carve this area up. We're going to produce 400 waste rock or so. It's going to go towards this, which is going to need 1,300. I do like the idea of putting the space elevator up here, but I'm going to leave that in the I'm going to leave that as a poll question that'll come out tomorrow morning. So Thursday morning, there's going to be a poll coming out on whether or not I should put the space elevator up here, the artificial sun up here. Those are really the two options. I'm not going to let neither be a choice on this one. It's just going to be one of these two. What should be on the plateau overlooking the colony? If it's the elevator, CO2 jet propulsion is going to let me move things down there very quickly. If it's the artificial sun, I've got superior cables and probably a tunnel system. We'll bring power down to the colony and keep it up and running forever. Another Dust Devil coming in right now. Of course there is. I do wonder if I need to get... No. Okay, so got orbital engineering done. Let's do that other thing I was talking about, cargo rocket. Damn, it's so expensive. Alright. Just gonna make 100 machine parts for right now. I can trade for the other stuff, but again, I don't want to drop below $1 billion. Outsourcing still going. I will go ahead and accept that offer because we are still getting slowly the polymers we need. We may not need to import any polymers for this. It may just be a matter of trading for everything. Still getting over this cold. Or flu, I should say, that I had. I'm going to go ahead and bring Seeker up here. I'll have him assist, because the Seeker will also... Well, it's the same as a commander, but I'll just have a Seeker operating up here. Here he comes. And grab some extra drones, maybe. Put them to use up here. And then when we start building up this infrastructure, because... I think the drone hub will probably go right about here. Powering out to the 2 concrete deposits. I want to get this deposit depleted, so I don't have to worry about dusting from these guys. This one dusting, this one, and vice versa. And this one, another high quality deposit. And I can't train up here because of the Martian Express DLC being terrible. They're doing it again. Get the hell out. Not to start. I'm going to have to build a ring of these damn things around the colony at this rate. Well, the Martian DLC being terrible, this is where... Lost it again. This is where the automated factories, the automated facilities, are going to need to come in handy. Alright, so these guys, these drones are now helping. I think we're going to have a pretty good setup for this. Because you're going to be able to see down to the colony from this spot. And I think that's going to work best. Got more materials coming in, and I kind of derped on that because this should be okay because there's fuel here. I'm going to go ahead and bring the machine parts down we're going to need for this project. And the CO2 jet propulsion, once the outsourcing ends, because it's down to 875 now. And also, we're, damn, still not full on the power. That cold wave really, you know, sucked it out of us. Giggity. And that rocket that just came down, too, that will take another load of materials back to Earth. But right there, we're also, keep in mind, we're at 98 colonists. We're going to get the Spheres mystery starting probably before I get any of this built. So keep that in mind that all my plans are about to go completely out of whack for what's about to happen with the game. Let's go ahead and do my other flatten down this way. This way. Come on, how big do you have to... Okay, start here. Shoot out this way.
Great dust storm approaching.
I'll deal with it. Dust storm's actually good. Because, okay, while shuttle missions will be suspended, bad, I will also be able to generate a crap load of power, which means a crap load of research, which is good. The vaporators will be offline, bad. Do I have any other water near me? That's also a problem. There's no water on the plateau, which means if I wanted to produce any water or fuel, let's say I do, let's say a space elevator wins the poll. Space elevator goes down, I'm going to have to fuel it somehow, because how I usually set up a space elevator is, do I have the, this is a pause, just for me to explain it. So usually a space elevator, I know people, like, they'll stick a scrubber in here to, like, keep everything going, which could be the route to go this time. Here's what I usually do, is the shuttle hubs will fit in those little notches with the elevator, and that's what I usually put in place. What I could do instead this time, again, this is if the space elevator is chosen as the option, I could do this, and put 2 drone hubs, or shuttle hubs over here, and then maybe 2 butting up against this, and having this one scrubber at max range getting all the sites at the same time. I didn't consider doing that until just now. And this drone hub, of course, would be cranking out. I'd probably have this drone hub loaded with repair with a ton of materials. Actually, not a terrible placement for it. But let me know in the comments section, or sorry, not in the comments section, in the poll tomorrow morning on the community page, where or what should go up on the plateau. The choice is going to be the artificial sun or the space elevator. A lot of just waiting for research to happen in this one and bringing in materials. This is just a lot of a staging episode in this one. But for now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching and sticking through that long-ass cold wave. I'll see you all in the next video.